Good afternoon, guys. How are we all on this lovely Friday afternoon here? So today I want to talk to you a little bit about back pain. So back pain is a very common condition that we see here at the Injury Rehab Centre, but it's also a very common condition that affects such a wide array of the population. So a lot of the talk has been about, with the acute style, previously the intervention would be bed rest, which clearly is very much of that, babying your lower back to try and nurse it back to health, when in fact, more modern research has shown that that's not helpful and it's quite detrimental to the healing of our lower backs. So that's in the early phases. We want to start to begin the healing process by doing little things like, little stretching or little bits of mobilization against the wall, or even just doing things like walking. So increasing a little bit of loading, exposing the back is a great way to, add in that or increase that healing rate. So when it comes to the more long-term type of back pain, a lot of the instances it's a result of just there being a lack of strength, whether it be the lower back itself or the lower limb muscles, particularly like your glutes or your really strong hip muscles, or might even be other issues further down the chain. So, we're here at the Injury Rehab Centre, we love doing here. We use a lot of assessment tools as far as flexibility, mobility and strength as well. So myself, having gone through it actually, when I first started working here, going through our super session, so an hour-long session of mobility using the guys' patented movement assessment tool over there, going from basically the ankle all the way up through the spine. And so in my case, it was actually my right side where I was getting a lot of my lower back pain. I was quite restricted in my ankle. And then being tested out here on the trusty leg press machine, found that I was significantly weaker on that right side as well. So really putting me through my paces and testing me out on the single leg press like Andrew did last Friday, really gave me a great insight of things that I wasn't really aware of and what I needed to do. So down the track, having, really trying to address those, I haven't been experiencing any back pain at all recently. So obviously everyone's different, everyone responds differently to certain exercise programs, but what we do here at the Injury Rehab Centre is being able to go through our super sessions. Gives you 60 minutes to basically address all these issues as far as flexibility, control, and of course strength and endurance, to really identify these discrepancies and give you the best possible program to give you the best chance to get the best possible result. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to things like back pain, which affects such a huge part of the population, we want to get it right and build up that strength, and the results will really make you happy. They'll astound you. So that's what we love doing at the Injury Rehab Centre. So if you're unsure of why this thing's been going on, you've got your suspicions, let us know, and we'd love to take you through our testing. So I've had examples of patients who have had persistent back pain with cycling, for example. So it wasn't a case of just waking up in the morning with a lot of back pain. It was a case of they were getting worse through their cycling, and the back pain was getting worse. And through their testing, we found that they had significantly reduced strength in their calf on that same side. So, being able to go through those thorough assessments, we're able to identify that, build up the calf strength, and eventually, and of course, going up to the upper part of the lower limb as well, including the hips, the back pain went away, cycling continued, and all went well. So there you have it. Now, as far as the weekend goes, looking pretty good. I'm going to be enjoying the latest episode of True Detective on Showcase. So if anyone else is watching that and like to leave us a comment, let us know how they're rating that series. So far it's looking as good as season 1. Obviously it has to be better than season 2. If someone can explain to me what season 2 is about, I'd love to hear it. So look forward to catching up with you guys soon and talking more about physio. Enjoy the weekend, guys.